not too many people know, like, all right, there's a common thing in, especially fighting. There's like, he's a dog, he's the fighter, or he's the brawler, he just goes wild. And then there's this other kind of dynamic or, characteristic of a fighter, the athlete. You personify that, I feel like, so well.
100%. So my coach, Mark Montoya, he's I've heard him say this, and I've heard it elsewhere as well, but you have fighters, you have mixed martial artists, and you have athletes. Yeah. And sometimes you have all three. I think I am a little bit of all. I'm definitely a little bit of all three, but I'm much more first. The prevalent is I'm an athlete. And I think that's what's gotten me to where...
All-state athlete back in high school too, yeah?
Yeah. I was all-state in football, all-state in basketball. But anyway, that's ultimately where it's got me is my athleticism. I say we have a 4 horsemen, and we call it the 4 horsemen. What are the 4 things that make you? And
at the gym?
At the gym.
Yeah.
And my 4 horsemen, I always say first and foremost is now my mind. This sport is so mental. Life is so mental. It's a uphill battle, and it never gets easier. And if it did, why would you do it? Life's about doing what you don't want to do to keep going even when you want to quit. And my mind, when I say the Hanyak is forged in fire, that's why I put my mind first and foremost, because mentally I feel like I can't be broken. But then I've got my heart. I always fight behind my heart. I'm a guy that has a big heart, and I put it on the line for me, for my family, for my friends, for anybody that's like looks at me. I want to make them proud. So my heart, my athleticism. Mm-hmm. So you got the mind, the heart, the athleticism. I've always been a very high level athlete. I'm blessed that way. That's a God gift, man. He's given me my talents. So, I thank him, and it's all glory to God when it comes to that. I'm a very blessed man in that way. Not everybody has that talent. I've always had natural talent. And then the 4th, which I think is one of the most crucial that I think anybody listening right now would agree with, my killer instinct. When you ask me how I'm going to win a fight, man, I always say by knockout. But when I smell blood, or when I sense blood, when I sense a weakness, man, I go for the kill every single time. And that's what makes me, man, my mind, my athleticism, my heart, and my killer instinct. Those are my 4 horsemen. And I've never really got that out before, so I'm glad I did. That's super cool, man. And you saw it in my last fight, dude. I hit the guy with the jab and saw I had him hurt. And what did I do, man? I went straight for the freaking kill. I go for the kill, and that's something that I take dear to my heart, man. It's my 4 horsemen: my mind, my heart, my athleticism, my killer instinct. So, going back on this, you got fighters, you got mixed martial artists, you got athletes, and sometimes you have all 3. Those are champions, and you got guys like George St. Pierre that are still living that lifestyle today, and even not competing. That guy's in phenomenal shape. That guy's still training every day. And it's incredible, man. He is a mixed martial artist through and through.
He lives that life.
He lives that life, man. Yeah. And there's guys that are just fighters. There's guys that are just athletes. And then there's the guys that have a little bit of all 3 and an incredible work ethic. And guys like Poirier, man, just chase their dreams, dude. Last week inspired me so much. Shout out to the Diamond Dustin Poirier. I've never even met him. I feel like we'd be boys.
Absolutely.
The guy's super cool, and he's a fighter's fighter. He's your favorite fighter's fighter, Yeah. And so that was really cool, man. Drew some inspiration to him, but man, he's like, I'm just a kid chasing a dream.
But that's
what I am. That's what the Hanyak is, man. A kid chasing a dream.
Fuck yeah, man.